out the Summit Queen, only $199.99, and 4 years no interest financing. The back to school sale on now at Denver Mattress.
Since 1906, Schnitzer Steel, your total metal recycle solution. Attention, any business that has metal scrap. Put money back to your bottom line. Schnitzer Steel has several options to collect your metal. Call today to find out more. Located next to Biomass on Avenue G, White City.
Watching out for you, this is NewsWatch 12 This Morning with Alicia Rubin, Kate Houston, and Stormwatch 12 Weather with meteorologist Caitlin Harvey.
On the Fire Watch today, we're continuing to keep an eye on the Milepost 97 fire. Now, I want to show you where that fire started. It's near Milepost 97 on Interstate 5, and that's near Canyonville. Now, right now, you're looking at video from the fire yesterday. The Douglas Forest Protective Association says that drivers should be careful when they move through this area, and that's because fire equipment and firefighters will be working along the freeway. Right now, they are in a morning briefing. We are waiting to hear the latest updates from them. We'll be sure to update you on our website as well as our social media pages, and make sure to sign up for our push alerts for that latest information. Now, we're continuing to stay on top of this fire and bring you live team coverage this morning. Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Caitlin Harvey is tracking the smoke that is really settling into our area, and new updates really every couple of minutes. Now, first we go to NewsWatch 12's Ashley Tsao, who's live near Canyonville with the very latest on the firefight.
Right now I'm on I-5 right next to Milepost 97, and throughout the morning and even now I can smell the smoke that's in the air, and I can even hear trees crackling because they're being burned by the fire. I do want to take a step back behind the camera so I can give you a closer look at the smoke that's just billowing out from the trees in this area. Just as Caitlin mentioned earlier, the smoke is billowing and moving towards the south, toward the Medford and the Grants Pass area. Local doctors do tell me that there are certain groups who do need to be a little bit more careful, a little bit more wary of the smoke. Those groups include the elderly, individuals who may have lung disease, as well as individuals who have asthma. I do also want to mention that the DFPA gave 3 houses toward the southern end of the fire a level 3 evacuation order. That means those 3 homes have been evacuated. If you do need to get through this area, you can still drive through I-5, but the DFPA says that you need to drive carefully because firefighters and their equipment might be on the side of the road. I also want to mention that if you're headed southbound on I-5, make sure you know that exit 95 is closed, and that is closed because of the fire. Live in Canyonville, Ashley Tsao, NewsWatch 12.
Thank you, Ashley. New this morning, the Grants Pass Department of Public Safety says that they've made an arrest after a 5-day investigation into the shootings at the Parkway Christian Center and the Johnston Dental offices. 26-year-old Joshua Ashley was taken into custody around 2 o'clock this morning near Merlin. Over the past few days, detectives from the police department say that they've pieced together both shootings through surveillance footage, automated license plate reader technology, and witness statements. Detectives say they served a search warrant at a South Vanoy Creek Road address for evidence of the crimes related to both shootings. Detectives say they seized a black 2000 Honda CRV that was believed to be the car used in them. Ashley was lodged at the Josephine County Jail on the charges of attempted murder, several counts of reckless endangering, and 3 counts of unlawful use of a weapon. We're now turning to Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Caitlin Harvey, who is tracking the smoke this morning. Caitlin, we just saw in Ashley's live shot that smoke billowing from that fire, now moving into our area. And you just gave us an update last time. Grants Pass not looking too good.
Grants Pass is unhealthy this morning, and between my weather hits, I've actually been walking outside. No matter where you are west of the Cascades, you are seeing this smoke, you are smelling this smoke, you are tasting this smoke. My eyes are still burning this morning. It is thick and it is unhealthy and is expected to stay that way today. Taking a look across the region with our NewsWatch 12 Weather Cam network. If you're in the east side, the Klamath Basin still waking up to these beautiful clear skies. A few clouds into northern California, but you can see that smoke now moving in out along the coast, still stuck behind this wall of smoke on into the Rogue Valley with temperatures in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. We're also seeing visibility impacted this morning along the I-5 corridor. You might need to slow down and take a few extra minutes to get to where you're going safely. Visibility is down to 1/4 of a mile at Mount Sexton, under about 3 miles for Medford. Similarly, as we work our way up over the Siskiyou Summit, we're seeing that impacted by just smoke Along the coast, seeing visibility now under a mile for the Brookings area and off to our north. This is not caused by the smoke. That is actually just some fog this morning. Now here's a look at your updated air quality list. We're also updating this online on KDRV. We have an article going where we'll update this every time there's a change. Medford, Ashland, Talent as well. Grants Pass all unhealthy this morning and are expected to stay that way throughout much of today. Wairika in the moderate category, but again, east of the Cascades, you are now good. Klamath Falls still good this morning. We're expecting more sunshine, not that you can mostly see it on into the Rogue Valley. Still tracking more smoke and hot temperatures for your Friday. Now taking a look at that near surface smoke forecast, this is going to be sticking with us as we head throughout your day. From 8 o'clock in the morning now to noon, take a look at this. Going to watch another influx of smoke really as we head into 5 p.m. So very similarly to what we saw yesterday, as these winds do pick up, we're going to watch thick, dense smoke move in not only from Grants Pass, but on into Medford as far south as Siskiyou County. And at this point, do know that you're watching some of this haze build into the Klamath Falls area. Otherwise, along the coast, more hazy sunshine, gusty winds, and highs back into the 60s and 70s. For Northern California, we are hot again this afternoon. 98 your afternoon high at Wairika, 97 at Fort Jones. Seeing a chance for some isolated dry thunderstorms today for the Klamath Basin as highs climb back into the 90s. We're seeing a slight chance for a few of those storms to pop up around Crater Lake and Lake of the Woods. Otherwise staying hot in the 80s and 90s for the Cascades and Siskiyous. Hot and smoky today for the Rogue Valley, needing to either just stay inside because it is so unhealthy or getting that N95 mask. Now your outlook as we head into today, still looking pretty good, still seeing that slight chance, that threat for lightning. Of course, gusty winds also a concern. Heading out to Pacific Rim Bowl, expect very smoky conditions and temperatures on into the 70s and 80s, but fire danger level remaining high as we continue to battle this fire, the Milepost 97 fire near Canyonville. We'll see temperatures on into the 70s with more hazy sunshine along the coast. Northern California into the 90s with more smoke building in. We'll see clearer skies and a slight chance of those storms for the Klamath Basin today as highs climb toward the 90s. For the mountains, slight chance of storms today, but drier this weekend and hot and smoky here as we head into this weekend for the Rogue Valley.
Thank you, Caitlin. Coming up, we have today's top stories and what you need to know before you head out the door this morning, so stay with us. First, a live, very smoky look out at Grants Pass this morning. This is from the Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a part of the NewsWatch 12 Weather Cam Network. Watching out for you, this is NewsWatch 12 this morning.
Up front, it's what this community thrives on, and it's no different here at Grants Pass Toyota. Whether in store or online, you're going to get the same low price. Plain and simple, always. Just one of the many new promises we're making to our customers. Get going in a new Tacoma, just $299 a month, or a four-wheel drive RAV4, only $249 a month. Driven by community, we're the new dealership you can trust with the promises you can count on. The all-new Grants Pass Toyota. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Wouldn't it be nice if things were this easy? With the new Savers menu at McDonald's, they are. Simply choose from the Sausage McMuffin, hash browns, sausage burrito, or sausage biscuit and get another for $1. Easy. Only at McDonald's.
We just want to thank you so much for your service.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
The Blue Dog RV American Hero Sales Event. Your RV purchase will help us surprise another local veteran. Come into your local Blue Dog RV for deals like Jayco Sport Travel Trailer. Was $21,821, now $9,990. Jayco Octane Toy Hauler Trailer, 50% off, and so much more. It's time to give a little back to the people who give it all. For more American Hero stories and exclusive deals, visit BlueDogRV.com.
If you've been injured in an accident, Dwyer Williams Churkos will get you the settlement you deserve. We have over 100 years of combined experience. Our attorneys specialize in representing only injured people. We are dedicated to obtaining the most money for those injured due to the fault of others. Dwyer Williams Churkos has a long track record of success and have successfully tried, arbitrated, and mediated thousands of injury cases. Been injured and need help? Go to RoyDwyer.com.
The NewsWatch 12 WeatherCam Network is brought to you by AirportChevy.com.
Heading out the door this morning, a few takeaways for this Friday. Continuing to track unhealthy air quality throughout much of the west side. We're expecting another hot and smoky afternoon with a chance of some isolated dry lightning and thunderstorms. So lots to talk about on midday.
Definitely. We're going to stay on top of all of this with you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us for NewsWatch 12 this morning. Our next newscast is midday at 11 a.m. We'll see you then.
Watching out for you. This is NewsWatch 12 at 5.
The wildfire burning along Interstate 5 is now 6,000 acres. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Brian Morton.
And I'm Ashley Hall. The fire's grown more than 4,500 acres just today. It is expected to grow more tonight. This fire is burning west of Interstate 5. It's about 1 mile south of Canyonville and about 17 miles north of the Josephine County border.
Here are some of the quick facts about the fire. As we said, total acreage about 6,000 now. 7 helicopters, 2 large air tankers, and 2 single-engine air tankers working on the fire. There are more than 200 firefighters on the ground, and more resources are being called in. NewsWatch 12's Mari Nelson has been in the area all day. Mari, how is the city of Canyonville reacting to the fire being just so close to where they live?
So, Brian, I'm at Canyonville City Hall right now, and that fire is growing right behind me. Now, people in Canyonville are concerned. They're out on the streets taking pictures, asking questions, and some of them are even taking action. Now, fire officials tell me that even though the fire is now at 6,000 acres, the winds are mostly pushing it west and south. With conditions causing it to spread so quickly, firefighters are now setting up camp just north of the fire off of exit 103. Douglas Protective Forest Association says 200 firefighters are actively fighting the flames, along with at least 6 helicopters. Even though the fire isn't spreading in the direction of Canyonville, the fire is so close that it's causing residents to take action.
So then I thought, yeah, that looks a little too close for comfort. So I came in and I packed an evacuation bag. I had friends calling too to see how close it was because they'd heard about it.
Phyllis isn't alone. Lots of people in Canyonville say they packed evacuation bags just in case. But packing their bags isn't the only way that residents of Canyonville are preparing. Coming up at NewsWatch 12 at 6, hear from other neighbors about how they're protecting their homes in case the winds shift. Live in Canyonville, Mari Nelson, NewsWatch 12.
We want to give you a better picture of the amount of land this fire is burning. We have a map of where that fire is on Interstate 5. The red line is the general outline of where that fire is burning. Most of the fire is growing to the south and western sides. The blue line you see there, that's Ritchie Road. There are 3 homes on that road under a level 3 evacuation. That level 3 evacuation means those folks were asked to leave their houses immediately. That was issued last night. Emergency crews will no longer help if anyone in a level 3 evacuation chooses to stay. Evacuation levels are issued by the Douglas County Sheriff's Office in this situation. We have received a lot of questions from our viewers asking how this fire has been able to get so big so fast.
Andrew Shiptovsky breaks down the conditions that have created the conditions for challenging for those firefighters.
I'm in Canyonville right up against I-5 where you can see the Milepost 97 fire burned all the way up to Interstate 5 here. You can see that black all the way up to the interstate. Now, firefighters are going to continue to track the possibility for explosive development like they saw yesterday afternoon. Take a look. Hot temperatures, low relative humidity, and dry conditions has led the Milepost 97 fire to grow rapidly. Just Thursday, the fire grew more than 200%, and this has allowed the fire to deeply root itself in the environment.
At this point, with the fire well established on the landscape, it doesn't take much when you get those windy conditions, those hot temperatures, and the low relative humidities to have that fire start standing up a little bit and producing quite a bit of smoke.
And this fire isn't going down without a fight.
It's heavy, dense fuel. A lot of brush, a lot of timber. It's not a grass fire that you just squirt water on, it goes out, and you go home for the day.
Officials are telling me it could be weeks before this fire is contained and controlled. We're going to continue to bring you the latest information on the Milepost 97 fire throughout the coming days.
As Mari mentioned, an incident team is taking over in that firefight tonight. A Type 1 incident management team is made up of people with the highest level of qualifications. The Department of Forestry says this fire goes beyond what the Douglas Forest Protective Association can handle on its own. Their biggest concern is how quickly this fire is growing because of the high temperatures and the wind.
Operations, which is kind of the heart of it, logistics, information, resource planning, communications. So it's got everything that you need to fight the fire, everything that you need to set up a small city to support the people, to support the firefighters, and to keep everyone informed as that firefight moves forward.
They'll be taking command at 6 o'clock tonight after they learn what the strategy is and who is doing what. That'll be information shared by the DFPA. They don't know how long they'll be in Canyonville fighting the fire, but they're ready to work for at least 2 weeks. This fire is quickly affecting the air quality in our region. We're taking a live look now at Grants Pass from the NewsWatch 12 Weather Cam network. There is some smoke visible in the distance settling in this evening, but this is the time of day where we kind of expect it to start to really thicken up. We have team coverage monitoring this air quality alert. NewsWatch 12's Cassidy Delamarter has been speaking with people who are trying to escape the smoke, and we'll get to her in just a moment.
First, we turn to Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman in the Weather Center. Matt, who's seeing the worst of the air quality right now?
Well, Brian, Ashley, right now the heaviest smoke is working into the Rogue Valley. The winds have shifted. Things are a little bit better actually in Grants Pass, but the thicker smoke working into the Medford area and air quality is dropping. Another big story we are tracking is thunderstorms east of the Cascades. Let's zoom into some of this activity. A pretty decent sized thunderstorm moving away from Lake County, but there is some more activity further to the west, and we'll see if any of these produce some lightning here. We'll continue isolated thunderstorm chances east of the Cascades into this evening. Another little batch of showers and storms in northern portions of Klamath and Lake counties. No worries for storms here in the Rogue Valley, but you can see that thicker smoke that's moving into the Medford area. The fire being fueled, as we were talking about, by those hot temperatures. 94 degrees in Medford, it's 93 in Grants Pass. Winds also picking up. This is the time of the day when winds do get pretty breezy, especially in the Rogue Valley. And that visibility is dropping down to 1.25 miles, 1.25 miles only in Medford. And we are seeing unhealthy air quality in Medford, and it will only get worse for places like Talon and Ashland, and smoke will be spreading across more of the area. I'll talk more about your smoke forecast into the weekend coming up.
Now we want to give you a look from Sky 12, the NewsWatch 12 drone. This is overlooking Phoenix. It really gives you some perspective on how thick the smoke is this afternoon. Our operator was on Mount Baldy, which is in Phoenix, and he said that he anticipated that while he was about 1,000 feet up in the sky, it was going to be another 1,000 feet before he was actually above that smoke. And you can see here where that smoke is really thick over the foothills with Roxanne there in the background right at this moment. And that smoke's only gotten worse as we headed into the evening.
And we, of course, have been tracking the air quality all day in southern Oregon. NewsWatch 12's Cassidy Delamarter brought us the conditions live from Gold Hill to NewsWatch 12 at 4. She joins us now live in Medford with a look at the air quality in that city.
Yeah, right now I'm near the Rogue Valley Mall, and if you tuned into NewsWatch 12 at 4, like Brian said, I was in Gold Hill, and on my way down here to Medford on I-5, I want to say I could definitely tell that the smoke is getting thicker here throughout the valley, and a great example of this is back here. That's 238, but beyond 238 from where I'm standing right now, you can barely see. And today I spoke with people who say they're having to change their weekend plans so they can head inside for safer air. Today I spoke with trainers at Superior Athletics in Medford, and they're encouraging people to stop in for a class or a gym session.
Being outside, obviously the smoke is going to affect their cardiovascular, and coming into the gym is a cleaner, more effective place to start training. It's just realizing that this is going to affect your cardiovascular. It's going to make you a lot more tired being exposed to the smoke.
Coming up tonight at 6, I'll be in Ashland to tell you more about the impact this smoke is having on OSF, and you'll also hear from a mother-daughter duo who's trying to make the best of a smoky summer in Medford. Cassidy Delamarter, NewsWatch 12.
Earlier today, it was tough to see the sky in Grants Pass. NewsWatch 12 spoke to a tennis coach at Grants Pass Tennis Camp. She had to work in today's terrible air quality. She didn't expect any kids to show up. 2 out of the 7 that signed up, though, did. She's actually glad that not many came to learn this afternoon.
We had 6-year-old kids, and I didn't want them out here. Like, you can literally see the ash blowing around right now.
Well, she says she's thankful that she at least got to enjoy a lot of the summer free from the smoke, unlike last year. Like many other people in our region, she hopes the Milepost 97 fire is going to be knocked down pretty soon, and she hopes the smoke goes away with it.
There are masks that can help filter out that smoke if you need to be outside. The Jackson County Public Health Department says you need one with a particulate respirator. That means you're looking for something that says NIOSH and either N95 or P100. Masks that are not certified in that way may not offer the right protection from those smallest particulates, even if you wear a mask properly. These masks are not designed to fit on young children. There will be some places you can get outside this weekend without worrying about needing a mask. We'll show you where you can escape the smoke this weekend, coming up in less than 10 minutes.
We will continue to bring you updates on this fire as well as the air quality throughout this newscast tonight. You can also sign up for our push alerts. Download the NewsWatch 12 app and sign up for those alerts. We'll have the latest for you right there on your phone.
Breaking news just into our newsroom. We just sent an alert through our app on this topic. Police are asking for your help finding a missing child. Aiden Salcido is 2 years old. His parents died in an apparent murder-suicide in Montana, but they were reported missing to the Medford Police Department June 11th. They had felony warrants out for their arrest. The couple was found dead, and police say they didn't find Aiden there. If you have any information on where this little boy is, contact the Medford Police Department. This is a developing story, and we're still trying to get you additional information. The man accused of shooting a Grants Pass church and a dentist office is now behind bars.
The Grants Pass Department of Public Safety arrested 26-year-old Joshua Ashley early this morning. Detectives say they served a search warrant at his home on South Vinoy Creek Road near Merlin for evidence from both shootings. The chief says the arrest was relatively peaceful and Ashley cooperated. Detectives also seized a black 2000 Honda CRV believed to be the car used in both of those shootings.
Our use of technology and the support of the community and video surveillance that we have, plus the community and businesses and different partners within the area, that just really helped narrow this down and pinpoint who this person was and where he was.
Ashley was taken to the Josephine County Jail on charges of attempted murder, several counts of reckless endangering, and 3 counts of unlawful use of a weapon. The chief says those shootings are not gang-related.
The smoke is impacting a lot of events tonight. We'll show you what's changing and where you can go to escape.
More than 23,000 gallons of retardant has already been dropped on that fire. We'll be taking a look at the challenges the Medford Air Base is still facing. First, though, there are those smoky skies over Phoenix as seen from the Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. This is live on the NewsWatch 12 WeatherCam Network. Watching out for you. This is NewsWatch 12 at 5.
The familiar smell of wildfire smoke is back in southern Oregon for the first time this fire season.
When fire broke out near Canyonville, NewsWatch 12 was there with complete team coverage.
We've been out in Canyonville all day tracking this fire,
bringing you live updates with important information to help keep your family safe.
This is going to be a very bad day as far as air quality is concerned.
Depend on NewsWatch 12 for coverage on the Milepost 97 fire. NewsWatch 12, watching out for you.
If you think it's hot outside, check the bargains inside the Big Blackbird store. How about inflatable kayaks? We've got them on sale. Your choice, just $79.97. This collapsible utility cart is just $59.97. And men's and ladies' sandals, 40% off at the Blackbird, 1810 West Main.
Go green, safe green at Pape Machinery Ag and Turf. For a limited time, take advantage of 0 down and 0% financing for 84 months on new John Deere compact utility tractors. Visit today. Offer ends August 31st. Pape keeps you moving. Learn more at papemachinery.com.
Hi, I'm Dan Trader with County Fire and Security, your locally owned and operated fire department here in Josephine County. Everyone is on high alert this fire season. County Fire and Security has a limited time offer that you can't pass up. Bring in your rural metro bill today and save. We'll give you 2 years for the price of one. That's right, that's a 50% savings. 2 years for the price of one. Switch today and save with County Fire and Security.
It's Rebel Homes' 8-year anniversary event. Come in now to take advantage of historically low prices. Find never-before-seen deals on our American-made furniture, including up to 40% off Simply Amish, Omnia Leather, Huntington House, and more. Visit us at rebelhome.com for more information.
More summer savers from the Blackbird, like these Danner men's and ladies hikers, on sale for just $99.97. The canning season is here, and all American canners are 15% off. And rent paddle boards or hard shell kayaks, $40 a day at the Blackbird, 1810 West Main.
Watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 at 5 with Brian Morton, Ashley Hall, and Stormwatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
You are looking at an incredible video shared with Newswatch 12 by Jeremy Mathis. It's a time lapse from the peak of Roxy Ann taken last night. You'll see the day started out as clear and the smoke just starts pouring into the valley. Here it goes again. And then after the sun sets, we wake up to more of that smoke there. It starts out clear in this video. Smoke from the wildfire in Douglas County will continue to spread into southern Oregon and northern California.
Our meteorologists tell us it could be a while before the smoke moves out, and there's some places you can still escape that smoke. Well, the Rogue Valley is definitely going to get the brunt of it so far. The Curry County Fair is going on in Gold Beach tomorrow. The coast should stay fairly clear of the smoke. Crater Lake will likely have a window of smoke-free air too tomorrow. You'll definitely want to check air quality though before heading up. Your best bet to escape the smoke is to head north. Anything toward Roseburg or Bandon along the coast will get you better air quality. If you have not looked at Wildlife Safari, for example, it might be a good time to check that out.
Well, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival is moving its outdoor show indoors tonight. We have a live look for you from the OSF Bricks area in Ashland. This is part of the Newswatch 12 Weather Cam Network. You can see the smoke has just blocked any view of the foothills in the Ashland area. The smoke created even unhealthy air quality. So Alice in Wonderland was set to go on the Elizabethan Outdoor Theater tonight. It is now going to be performed at the Mountain Avenue Theater at Ashland High School. The performance does begin at 8 p.m. The theater opens at 7. Contact OSF if you would like a refund or to exchange your tickets.
Now, the Brit Festival Orchestra is still having its concert outdoors tonight. It will perform at the Brit Pavilion as scheduled. The marketing director for the Britfest said the decision to perform outdoors is the Brit Pavilion, and it was made this morning per Brit's protocol. Brit will continue to monitor current conditions and the smoke forecasts. If there are any changes, they will continue to update you. The Brit Festival Orchestra performance is scheduled to start at 8 o'clock tonight.
Air quality is getting worse in the Rogue Valley. Unhealthy air quality now in Medford and places like Klamath Falls and Wairika, where we're seeing some decent air quality. It's moderate in Wairika and good in Klamath Falls. Smoke will spread into your direction as we head into tonight on into your Saturday. So do expect some reduction in air quality tonight into tomorrow. We'll talk more about your smoke forecast through the weekend and your forecast into next week coming up right after the break. But first, let's take a live look, a very smoky look at Medford from the People's Bank on Biddle Road. Watching out for you, this is Newswatch 12 at 5.
How does RVTD connect our community?
As a mother of little ones, I'm constantly needing to go to the grocery store. RVTD makes it super easy to get what I need throughout the whole week.
RVTD, connecting our community.
When was the last time you cleaned your windows? The cleaning crew is offering a window cleaning special, up to 10 windows for only $140. They can also clean your home or business too. Call the cleaning crew for your free estimate and schedule your appointment today. Johnson's Shoes Big Summer Clearance Blowout is going on now. Famous brands up to 40% off on selected styles. SAS, Dansko, Keen, Allegria, Bionic, Echo, Merrill, Clarks, Reeker, Taos, Earth, Tiva, Rockport, Reef, and more. Big savings of up to 40% off at Johnson's Shoes now through Labor Day weekend. At Johnson's Shoes, we want to be your shoe store. Walking, working, and weekends. Shoes for your life. Quality product, caring service. A comfortable fit since 1914. Online at johnsonshoes.net.
Hi, I'm Ed, Western Auto and RV. How can I help you?
What do you have?
We have a really good selection of toy haulers, fifth wheels, travel trailers, cars, trucks, SUVs.
We also service trailers and RVs. Do you take trade-ins?
Yes, we do, and we also do consignments.
You really took the goat in trade?
Yeah.
Western Auto Sales and RV. Selection, prices, service, and a GOAT.
Hi, Kimberly with Easy Sleep Mattress, your locally owned mattress store. We now carry America's #1 mattress brand, Serta. Rated Consumer Digest Best Buy. Come try out the new Serta iComfort that comfortably cools and supports every curve of your body with a premium support system. We have the top brands, guaranteed lowest prices, a 120-night comfort pledge, and free delivery. Easy Sleep Mattress, where you can sleep easy for less.
Soak up some summer Jeopardy!
According to Katy Perry, these title gals will melt your popsicle.
What are California girls?
Watch NewsWatch 12 at 6 for the Daily J, presented by Wind River Resort and Casino, followed by Jeopardy at 7.
How does RVTD connect our community?
RVTD connects us to our regular medical appointments, and sometimes we even stop for a nice lunch while we're out and about.
RVTD, connecting our community.
Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Here's a live look now from Phoenix. The thick smoke has worked into the Rogue Valley. It is reducing visibility quite a bit, especially in the Medford area, down to a half a mile. And we are seeing good visibility throughout most of the rest of the region, but right now in the Rogue Valley, it is just nasty out there. Although it says that air quality is unhealthy, I wouldn't be surprised if we're down to very unhealthy, and this will likely update for you when you tune in to NewsWatch 12 at 6. Good air quality east of the Cascades. Also, things are pretty good along the coast, but our West Side Valley is really dealing with it right now, and that smoke will continue to spread south. So Wairika tonight, you will likely see that air quality drop. We have seen an air quality advisory be issued by the state for much of southern Oregon, and we are still going to have some issues with air quality even into Siskiyou County, although you are not included in this air quality advisory. This is from the state of Oregon, but we are expecting air quality to be an issue through the weekend and even into the start of next week. Now, winds are picking up. That is helping to fuel this fire and make it spread and produce a lot of smoke. Also, we have some very hot temperatures. You can see that thick smoke really heading right into the Rogue Valley. The winds have shifted, and right now, Grants Pass, things have improved a bit for you folks. The thickest smoke is pushing right along I-5 through Medford, Phoenix, and will soon be moving into the Ashland area. That is a big concern for the Pacific Rim Bowl. We are going to see that air quality continue to decline as we head through this evening. Other big story we're talking about, thunderstorms east of the Cascades, even some dry lightning as possible. Right now, some more development in eastern Lake County, just to the east of the Lakeview area and points to the north. Also a cluster of showers in northern portions of Klamath and Lake County. We have had some lightning with some of this activity. Eventually, these showers and storms will fizzle out as we head deeper into this evening, but for the next few hours, there will be the risk for a few isolated thunderstorms, mainly east of the Cascades, especially in Lake County. Current temperatures, it's 93 in Medford, 91 in Jacksonville, cooler along the Oregon coast. It's pretty hot in the Shasta Valley, 97 in Montague, it's 88 for Mount Shasta, east of the Cascades, upper 80s to right around 90 degrees right now. For tonight, fairly mild, lows dropping down into lower 50s east of the Cascades. We are going to look for that smoke to spread down into Siskiyou County, also over into the basin for tonight. Lows dropping down into the lower 60s in the Rogue Valley. Tomorrow, Crater Lake will likely have a window of some smoke-free weather, but we are going to see that smoke work back in by tomorrow evening. Temperatures still looking rather warm to hot across most of southern Oregon and northern California. Okay, here's your smoke forecast as we head into tonight. Smoke spreading into northern California, also to the east side. As we head through tomorrow, notice some improvements for Crater Lake, also the coast remaining smoke-free, but we're going to get another plume of smoke tomorrow afternoon, and that will continue to spread for tomorrow night across more of southern Oregon and northern California. We, of course, will keep you posted throughout the weekend. Your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow looks good along the coast. I think the smoke really starts to work back in on Sunday. Northern California, temperatures on the hot side, and air quality will be an issue through at least Monday for the Klamath Basin. No worries for thunderstorms in our 7-day forecast, at least at this point, but smoke will be an issue as that spreads in for tomorrow. The Cascades, warm, also periods of smoke at times through this weekend into early next week, and in the Rogue Valley, hot and sunny, but it will be smoky as well. There is a slight cooling trend next week. Hopefully that will help out the fire crews at least a little bit.
Anything that can help at this point.
Yes.
Thanks very much.
Continuing our Fire Watch coverage, we want to bring you the latest updates on that fire in Douglas County.
In the last 15 minutes, we've learned that 650 additional crew members are being called in. They'll be arriving tomorrow. The Milepost 97 fire is now 6,000 acres. There are a lot of resources on the fire now. It includes 7 helicopters.